The Black Conservative Federation Solutions Summit is happening outside of Washington, D.C. I asked attendees what it means to be a Black conservative right now and what the Republican Party needs to do to attract Black voters.
You know what I think is a really key issue in this is bucking the narrative of being a victim. I think that is so huge because I truly believe that there's an indoctrination in the Black community to, number one, always feel less than. I think there's a concerted effort to make us feel less than. And I think that they are constantly wanting to keep us in this cycle of feeling like a victim so that we stay dependent on the government for us to be able to live. I think they want us to feel like we're not able to thrive, and I think that the young Black conservatives are the ones that are really going against that narrative.
DEI should be for the American Black woman right now, in my personal opinion. That is your leverage, your stage to go into the workforce. So now when you have something that could kind of catapult them over those hurdles, everyone else is coming in and taking it over. LGBTQ, da 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 da. And now the thing that was created for is now only 4%. I'm not saying I'm against LGBTQ and all that. I want to make this clear. I want to make sure you understand this is clear. I'm not against that. I'm not against them. But why come and take over stuff that was created for another person?
I think the misconception is that if you're a Black Republican or Black conservative and it's time, you a sellout. You don't understand you drinking some Kool-Aid. I haven't drinking any Kool-Aid. I stand on my principles. There's racists on both sides of the aisle. There are people with ill intent on both sides of the aisle, and there are people who are my kinfolk that are not my kinfolk. When I look at politics, if you had to choose a side, then I have to align with a party that supports things that more align with what my scripture says.
I talk to a lot of African Americans, they don't even understand the difference between liberal and conservative. And I think there's just a bigger issue is empowering them to realize that they have some power and that they can be more politically active.
I think the Republican Party just needs to keep being present and going to the places that Black people are, finding where they are, going to churches, going to the communities, getting better at the messaging. Because right now the left is pandering. They're constantly pandering. They're throwing these ratchet events where they're having Meg Thee Stallion come and twerk at a rally. We don't need to do that. We don't need to pander. We just need to go and have more conversations with people on the ground. We need to go and talk to Black fathers about what makes them happy. And you know what makes Black fathers happy? It's being able to protect and provide for their children.